Good morning! Super Secret Breaks here to review the set 41078, Skyra's Mysterious Sky Castle from the Elves theme. Released in 2015 as part of the second wave, it has 798 parts and 3 characters. The first character is Emily Jones. With her sister Sophie, they are the only human mini-dolls of the Elves theme. There are 7 variants for Emily, 2 per year. And this second version is the same as the first, except it has a cape. This cape design, which is exclusive to the second wave, is available in 4 colors, 2 of them being included in this set. This hairpiece, which was introduced in 2013, is quite rare and only exists in 2 colors. In black, which is exclusive to the Friends Johanna mini-doll, and in reddish brown, which is exclusive to Emily. The face print is exclusive to Emily. This is the closed mouth variant. The open mouth variant is exclusive to the 2016 versions of Emily. The torso is exclusive to the 2015 versions of Emily. It is worth noting that Emily inherited from her grandmother the amulet that's printed on her torso. And it is this amulet that created a portal transporting her into Elvendale. The leg printing was introduced for the 2015 versions of Emily, but has been used 3 times since, in 2016 and 2017, in the Friends theme. Emily is equipped here with a tan 2x2 tile printed with Elven key map pattern. This print is exclusive to the 2015 Elves sets. The second character is Naida Riverheart, a water elf who's friends with Emily. There are again 7 variants for her, 2 per year. And this second version is the same as the first, except it has a cape. The hairpiece and this face print are exclusive to this mini doll. The torso and leg prints are exclusive to the 2015 version of Naida, except those legs were also used once on a Friends Stephanie mini-doll from 2017. Naida is equipped with a trans dark blue 1x1 round tile, which represents her water power, I think. The third character is Skyra, a wind elf, guardian of the portal, and one of the legendary 5 sisters. She's entirely exclusive to this set. It is worth noting that one of her sisters moved to the human world to guard the portal on that side. By doing so, she became mortal and recently passed away, leaving Skyra with grief. Skyra is equipped with a staff topped with a trans-light blue rock jewel. It is worth noting that this part debuted in 2011 as the golden staff for the Pharaoh's Quest theme. In 2012 and 2015, it's then been used as Loki's scepter. After losing its Mind Stone, it's now arrived in Skyra's hands. It makes its last appearance in 2018 as Naida's water staff and hasn't been seen since. Arguably, Golden Glow can also count as a character. She is Skyra's protective Pegasus, and this printing is exclusive to this set. The wings are clipped and so can be moved up and down. This part was introduced with the second wave of the Elves theme, but is still in use at the time of this video. The pearl gold color is exclusive to the Elves theme though. It is worth noting that the horse mold was introduced in 2012 with the Friends theme and has been exclusively used in mini dolls sets. It's used 4 times in the Elves theme, all of them being Pegasuses. Pegasi? Anyway. Since 2021, the horse mold has been replaced with a brand new one that allows the head to move and that has rubber mane and tail. Finally, there's Nascha, the pet owl. She can be used to sense mail. It is worth noting that this is the first appearance of this mold, which is still in production at the time of this video. This print is exclusive to this set, but the mold has been used since in 5 more mini-doll related sets. Now, before we move on from the characters and have a look at the builds, we'll first expose some context. There's a 24 minutes long animated movie called Lego Elves Unite the Magic that tells the adventures of Emily, who's trying to go back to the human world. With the help of her elf friends and this 2x2 tile printed with map pattern, she's gathered all of the following keys. It is worth noting that the key part was introduced for the 2 first waves of the Elves theme, but has been used once outside of it in the 2016 Brickbank modular set. The 1x1 round tiles printed with power icons are all exclusive to the Elves theme. Emily is now arrived at Skyra's mysterious Sky Castle, where she hopes to find a portal to her home. There's a link to the video in the description if you're interested. Now, let's have a look at the builds. We're going to start with the Overgrown Entrance, which is a build that stands on its own in front of the Sky Castle. It's an archway decorated with a 2x2 round tile printed with the Earth Power icon. This print is exclusive to the Elves theme. The entry is blocked by foliage though, so you need the help of an Earth elf, like Farron for example. Too bad he isn't included in the set. You'll have to clear your path on your own. On the right side, there's a rock formation with a small waterfall. On the left side, there's another rock formation with a tree. It is worth noting that Elvendale trees often have leaves in exotic colors, such as lavender, purple or pink, and bear fantasy fruits such as crystals. This tree also bears an apple. You should probably pick it up. Just a heads up. We can now bring back the main build and remove the entrance. This is a modular building, which means we can detach the right wing, the left wing, and for the central tower we can remove the top floor, which now leaves us with the dining area. But watch out! Golden Glow protects the entry. Quick, offer her an apple or she'll stomp you to the sky. Well done, you've now made a friend with the guardian of the castle. The building is a simple hallway. There are two stickered decorations on the facade and a vase in the middle. It is worth noting that this plant stem part was just made in 2015 and is still in use today. On the right, attached to the wall, there's a stickered portrait of Skyra and Emily's grandmother, who turns out to be an elf too? This is going to be quite a shock to Emily, who's definitely going to need to sit at the dining table with Naida to discuss this discovery. The table comes with 2 strawberry smoothies and 4 stools. Part of the quest to the portal will be to try to get mini dolls seated on these stools. I'm afraid you can't continue until you've managed to get them seated without falling. It is worth noting that the dining area also has on the left a 1x2 snot brick, just like the right wall. But on the left there are no portraits hanged on it. But maybe there used to be a portrait here, perhaps of Quartzine, one of the 5 legendary sisters who turned to the dark side. Skyra probably removed that portrait after that. We'll never know. Normally attached to the right of the dining area is the water wing. On the ground floor is a spa room. There's a nice lily pad built at the front and a stickered 2x4 tile with waves whitewater pattern. The entrance is protected by a waterfall, but fortunately Naida, the water elf, is included in this set, so she can use her power to open it. Inside, on the ground, we have 2 stickered 2x2 round tiles with cushion pattern. On the right, there's a transparent bowl containing a banana, cherries, and an apple. It is worth noting that the banana, cherries, apple, and even the flower with 4 petals parts were all introduced in 1997 with Scala. Scala was a strange doll-like theme which has been retired in 2001. And yes, this is all legit Lego. Thankfully, many of the elements it introduced, especially food items, are still in use today. At the back is a lavender ornamented fence with 2 bottles on top. It is worth noting that this fence mold was introduced in 2015 and is still in use in production at the time of this video. This color is exclusive to this set though. At the top floor of the water wing, there's a study. It has a desk on which is found a stickered 1x2 tile with parchment writing pattern. There's also a small build for an ink bottle with writing feather. It is worth noting that this 1x1 round tile with hollow bar was introduced in 2015 for both the Elves and Friends themes, and has since been used in many other themes. On the right, there's a tree build where Nascha can perch. At the top is a 2x2 round tile with a water power icon print that is exclusive to the Elves theme, and the castle's signature decoration built with a wing part. It is worth noting that this wing part was first introduced in 2013 for the theme Legends of Chima. It's been also used in Ninjago, Bionicles and Mixels, and was last seen in 2016. For the record, this water wing is not designed to have the top floor removed easily. Now let's move to the left side of the dining area, which is the fire wing. On the ground floor is a lava kitchen. You'll definitely need help from the fire elf, Azari, to be able to get in, as the floor is literally lava. Unfortunately, she's not included in this set. On the front, the floor is made of two 4x4 round plate corners in bright light orange. It is worth noting that this part in this color only comes in one other set, and so is quite rare. Then, there's a 4x4 tile with studs on the edge in bright light orange, stickered with magma and rock patterns. On a side note, this part 2 in this color only comes in one other set. So many rarities here. Speaking of rocks, there's also a light bluish grey 2x2 round tile that serves as a rock. So you might not be stuck after all, if you manage to step on those. Now, it is worth noting that the trans dark pink crystal got introduced in this color in 2015 with the Elves theme, and has since been used in a variety of themes, the last one being the Lego Movie 2 in 2019. At the back, there's a compact build for an oven. The door can open, and on top of it is a baking tray with 2 printed cookies on it. It is worth noting that this print was brand new at the time, as it was introduced in 2014. It's currently still in production and used throughout many themes. Behind the oven is a 1x2x5 trans-orange brick that acts as a lava fall. On the left is a disappearing staircase. If, instead of eating the cookies, you give them to Golden Cloud, she'll use her magic to make them appear. At the top of the stairs, you'll find Skyra's on a throne. However, she's mourning the death of her sister, the one that was the guardian of the portal on the human side. Emily will be able to introduce herself as her grandniece, and Skyra will help her get home. The throne build contains some neat parts, such as a transclear headlight brick, and also a transclear 1x2x5 brick stickered with a chair back pattern. Because of the way it's built, the throne is part of the building and isn't meant to be removed. At the top is a 2x2 round tile with a firepower icon print that's exclusive to the Elves theme, and again the castle signature decoration built with the wing parts. The throne room connects to the portal room. which can be attached to the top of the dining area. It has a balcony with a magenta 2x4 tile stickered with wings and swirls pattern. The top of the tower is decorated with more foliage, the same purple wing build that we find on the other towers, a trans-purple rock jewel, 2 white minifig wings, and a 2x2 round tile printed with wind power icon, a print that's exclusive to the 2015 Elves sets. On the wall around the portal, there are 4 2x2 round plates, which are key slots. A dark purple one for the wind key, a green one for the earth key, a medium azure one for the water key, and an orange one for the fire key. You can slide the keys in them and turn them, but be warned that they won't actually do anything, as they are here for pure decoration. In the player's imagination, the 4 keys are required to open the portal. And in fact, our friends had to go through a journey to collect them. Thankfully, they're all included in the set. The bright light orange one for the fire element, the light aqua one for the water element, the lime one for the earth element, and the medium lavender one for the wind element. They each have their own 1x1 round tile printed with elemental power icon that's exclusive to the Elves theme. So those keys are necessary to open the portal, but they are not enough. You will also need Skyra's staff, which can be slid in the 2x2 round brick surrounded with pearl gold 2x2 tiles. The portal mechanism is quite simple. There's an axle going through the 2x2 round brick, which is connected to a thin Technic gear. Thanks to a gearbox, the vertical rotation is transmitted horizontally. It rotates another axle that's connected to one of the portal blade. The 5 other blades are freely resting upon each other. It is just that one connected blade that makes them move in a flawless and mesmerizing way. It is worth noting that this specific portal design can only be found in one other set, 8078 Portal of Atlantis. Could they be connected? In my opinion, this is a brilliant set. The design is elegant, it contains a lot of moving parts which are important for play features. There's a lot of food items which are perfect for roleplay. Speaking of which, most rooms offer a lot of day-to-day activity, such as cooking, showering, and writing. It is also action-packed, with many trials to go through. The magical items and animals included are also a great appeal. Finally, the storytelling is captivating, and we take great joy replaying it over and over again. It's not a completely perfect set though, and I can find 2 downsides. The first one is the fact that we're missing 3 friends from the group. which is regrettable as their elemental power are necessary to go through the trials. Speaking of trials, that brings me to the second downside, which is that the entire water wing can currently be skipped to go to the portal, and that hurts the adventure side of the set. This could probably be fixed by first moving the portrait to the spa room, for example. Which then would mean that without a water elf like Naida, you wouldn't be able to learn about Emily's grandmother's origin, and therefore fail to appeal to Skyra. Now, as for the study, we're missing something of interest there. Something that with the help of a winged elf such as Ira, one could fly to that room to obtain it. Now, I have to admit that I still haven't figured out what this thing of interest could be. It needs to be something without which going to the portal would be meaningless. If you have an idea, then let me know in the comments. Anyway, those are minor issues. Overall, I highly recommend this set. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like if you did. I post new content every Wednesdays, sometimes on Saturdays. If you want to get notified when they're released, then click the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. The portal is opening. Someone is coming through. Who could that be? What is that? It looked like a nautical machinery, but I've never seen anything like this. And I have never seen anyone like that. Are we by any chance in the lost city of Atlantis?
1 hour later.
So you're telling me the other side of this portal is submerged in water? Yes, that's correct. Oh no, then Emily. This totally looks like Atlantis to me. This portal leads to a world without any mini dolls. I guess we're going to have to fix that. Pum pum pum.